Okay, so we've covered what to avoid as a trader. Now let's go into some detail as to what you're going to need if you truly want to go down the path of becoming a trader or using the material that I have for you. Number one, you'll need a strong plan. You've got to plan your trade and trade your plan. So without a plan, you don't have a level of consistency to come to the market. So if you want to get consistency in your trading results, you need to have a level of consistency in your approach. And then you need to make sure your mindset's in the right place. So you might have the strategies, you might have the checklists, you might do all of that. But you've also got to learn how to manage your own self. Your expectations are really important to manage. Your emotions are really important to manage. And what you're setting out to achieve is very important that you continue on that path and stick to your plan. So number one is you need to have a good plan. Number two is patience. And I can't really teach you patience. So I do the best that I possibly can by giving you daily content, by basically giving you a checklist so that you're going to stick to it. That sort of disciplined approach is really helpful and beneficial when it comes to being patient. But one thing that is unknown a little bit, unless you're actually in the markets, is just how much time you won't be actually trading. Now that doesn't mean that you won't be looking at the charts. It doesn't mean that you won't be going through and reading markets and learning and applying the skills that you've learned. It just means that some days there are not great trading opportunities. And those are the days where you've got two choices. You either stick to your plan and wait for the opportunities to come to you, or you go out and start to force trades. And when you force trades, it typically tends to be the time at which you give money back. So patience is absolutely required, and we do help you with that, but you are the one that needs to remain focused so that you execute flawlessly. I've said it before and I'll say it again, number three is risk, and it could be even number one. There's no real sequence of importance in these rules, to be honest with you. You've got to understand risk. There is risk in this space. There is risk in any space. There's risk always, all the time, all around us in everyday life. The situations that you need to be prepared for is the trading risk, how to manage that risk. Where does risk come from? So risk is not just on how much you risk on a trade. It's the type of trades you take. It's the type of markets you trade. These are all things to do with risk. Then there's how much money you actually got to work with, how much crypto you're working with. Don't go all in. Don't go too deep into it. Diversify a portfolio. If you are trading other things or investing in other things, crypto should be a part of that in my humble opinion, but you need to understand the risk that is involved with this space. Now, I would suggest a mentor, and the reason I say that is I truly believe in having mentors in anything that you want to be good at. You consider the best business people, sporting people, or teams all around the world. They've all got coaches, mentors, and people that they work with to perform at the highest possible level. Now, I've been very fortunate to work with a number of mentors over the years, and I continue to work with a number of mentors to help me in different aspects of my life. I've also got a team around me of great like-minded traders, but also I do more spending on my actual psyche than I do on anything else. I'd have Bowen therapy sessions, for example. I do Qigong. I do things that center me, bring me to a point of being relaxed. It might be surfing for you. It might be golf for you. It might be meditating. I don't know what it is, but you've got to have something that keeps you accountable. And a mentor does exactly that because they take all the emotion away and they just tell you what's real. So a mentor will be really helpful to have. Friends. It seems really silly, but it's important. Now, back when I was trading, I didn't have friends in trading, so to speak. When I say friends in trading, I mean people that you can converse with, trading ideas, run past each other, help each other, and ask questions to each other. People that are trading the same sort of strategies as you so that you're not going to get that analysis paralysis. Now, I've created an amazing group for that. It's probably the proudest achievement I've done out of this entire TraderCobb.com business. But it's to give you someone to work with or a community to work with. I didn't have that when I was going through my trading education, and I still go through trading education. I'm still learning every single day. But having a group of like-minded people is really going to help you. Discipline. Again, discipline and patience go sort of hand in hand, and a checklist are specific checklists with essential factors and bonus factors. That's to help you to stick to a set of rules. If we're following a set of rules, it makes it up to us to be disciplined on executing each of those rules. So discipline is a huge part of trading, and it's something that you're going to need to master. Resilience. Look guys, trading should be simple, but it's not going to be easy. Your goals, I hope you achieve them. You're going to have some ups and downs on the way to those. And I have the same thing. It still continues to this day. Every trader has good times and bad times. We have drawdowns. It's just a part of being a trader. And you have to understand that. A setback is a lesson. You've got the opportunity to give up, or continue to push forward. You're going to have good times and you're going to have bad times. A really strong reason as to why you're in this space is going to help with that resilience. Perhaps it's just materialistic things that you want, and that's fine. I'm not going to judge you for wanting fast cars and flash boats. Not so much for me. I want to look after my family. I want to provide for them. I want to have experiences. I like travel, fishing, boating. This sort of thing drives me to do more and be better. Perhaps it's that you want to get out of your job. I don't know what it is, but you've got to have a strong reason as to why you're doing this. Because when times get tough, you've got to step up. Keeping great records. You need to do this. Now, it's the part that's the non-sexy part. It's not fun, it's not enjoyable, but it is the part where you're going to see the most, literally, the most personal development in your trading. You see, if you use checklists, you've got a systemized approach, a literal checklist. If you take screenshots of your trades, and I'm talking about, you find the trade, you raise the order, you do all this, and then what you do is you capture that screenshot. Now, it might be multiple time frames that you need to bring into the analysis. Write down what you were thinking at the time, capture it all right then and there, and then save it. Now, at the end of the week, when you're out of that trade, or the end of the month, or whenever it may be, you can go back and do the analysis with the checklists, essential factors and bonus factors. When you're out of the market, the emotion's not there. It allows you to really go honing into what you're looking at each individual checkpoint. Now, you are going to see some things where you go, oh, why did I not see that at the time? And I've never taken a trade I didn't think would be profitable, because we always convince ourselves that it would be. Otherwise, why would we be taking it? You've got to stick to those rules, and by taking screenshots, it's going to be the best way to see if you are consistently executing that strategy, or if you're not, and where you need to improve. And finally, charts. You need to have charts. Without charts, we can't read them. We've got nothing to work from. So get yourself some good charts. The good news is, in the space for right now, they're free. You can get access right now, tradingview.com, very easy. That's what I use at the moment. I'd like to see the space develop where I've got more options, but right now, TradingView will be the spot you need. You need charts. You need to understand how to set them up and how to read them. Otherwise, you can't really trade.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.